Hi, this is Steve Harper with the fifth and final installment of my 5 video series about awards, using the Emmys as an example. And this one, number 5, is all about winning an Emmy. And if you've been watching all 4, and I hope you have, but if you haven't, you'll go back and you'll find out how you become a Television Academy voter, an Emmy voter, how you get in the running, how you get nominated, what it's like to be nominated, and now what it's like to win an Emmy. Well, the truth is, I don't know, because I haven't won an Emmy, but I was nominated, which you'll find out if you watched installment number 4. And, here's the truth. As I've been saying all along, I'm a member of the Television Academy. I love the notion of being in service to search for things that are outstanding and honorable, to really celebrate some of the great work that's being done out there in the TV industry. And the truth is, art doesn't really match up with contests, right? So we can say the best this or the most outstanding that, but it's really on some level just a random roll of the dice based on the people who happen to be in, say, for me, the writer's peer group and get to vote for those particular things. But in spite of all the randomness of that, in spite of the fact that we know as people in the world that these contests are contests, winning an Emmy, as we all know, can mean tremendous things for a writer or an actor or a director, because what it means is you have been, however random the whole process is, recognized by your peers. So the day that I win the Emmy, even with the grain of salt that I bring to you about how it's a contest and all that stuff, I may get dressed up like this with my tie. I may hold the statue and give a big speech and maybe shed a little tear. But the truth is that after that experience, writers, actors, directors, they all get to go out into the marketplace and perhaps request a little more money for the next time they work, request a little more prestige, and in some instances get projects made and somehow move the ball forward just a little bit in ways that they wouldn't have been able to if they hadn't won the award. So I'm here to say that I love these award shows. I love to watch them. I take them with a grain of salt. I understand how random they are. And at the same time, what a great tool for artists who have been at some point probably struggling in their lives to come to a place where they can be celebrated and where they can help celebrate each other. So there is tremendous value, I think, in these processes, even if we deconstruct them and recognize that, they're not the be all end all. They don't come from the universe, the gods. They come from human beings in flawed processes, just like almost anything, just like voting for almost anything, or, perhaps getting into college, or perhaps applying for jobs. Things are random, things have processes that don't solve all the problems, but they can still be worthwhile in the end. So it can be, as you know, valuable to win an Emmy. And that's the whole process, from becoming an Emmy voter to submitting yourself and paying money and all of that, becoming a nominee, being a nominee, and then being a winner. The process, I think, in many ways is worthwhile, as long as we recognize as artists that somebody winning that award doesn't mean that you and I are not worthy of great things. That our art is valuable, and what we put out on the planet and in the world is valuable, whether it survives that sort of random roll of the dice and becomes an Emmy-winning piece or not is sort of anybody's guess. But in the meantime, you and I have value in our work, and we can and should continue creating the things that we want to put out in the world as artists and continue to put them out there. So thanks for watching the whole series. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel. Go to Your Creative Life to find out all sorts of things about coaching, about my newsletter, about my podcasts, and to find a link also back to this YouTube page where there are dozens and dozens of videos for you to learn more and more and more about the writing life, hopefully to enhance your creative imprint and input in the world and on the world. Thanks for watching.